possible that mold is making you sick. Maybe you have some hidden mold in the environment where you're working or you're living, and you could be displaying some of the symptoms of mold toxicity. I'm going to go through a lot of those right now. And more importantly, I've got a few tips for you to help if you do suffer with this mold toxicity. Okay, some of the symptoms to look out for: hay fever, asthma, allergy-like symptoms like sneezing, maybe a runny nose, even a cough, redness in the eyes. You could be getting some skin rashes and itchiness, and even difficulty breathing because of your exposure to mold. If you suffer with chronic sore throats, that can also be an indicator of mold toxicity. If you're tired a lot and you suffer with weakness throughout the day, again, you could be exposed to that mold. If you get headaches and maybe you even have that light sensitivity, often, correlated with having an aura of a migraine headache, but that can also be correlated to mold toxicity, as well as poor memory and concentration difficulties related to that mold. Muscle and joint pains, as well as numbness and tingling, so this can affect the nerves as well, even shortness of breath, and a lot of sinus congestion or even that chronic cough could be related to that mold exposure. So it's one thing to know that you've got the symptoms may be correlated to mold, but it's something that you really do need to investigate in your environment if you have had that exposure. Okay, so here are my tips. Number one is to, of course, stop your exposure. So first, determining that it's there, and have a professional deal with this. You never want to bleach out mold because this will exacerbate the spreading of those mold spores. So you're never using bleach. If you can, hire a professional to take care of this in a proper way. Number two on my list is to consider doing a full body detox and using something like chlorella, which is amazing because it helps to detox the mycotoxins that can be related to that mold. But also we know that chlorella helps to trap heavy metal toxins often associated with fungus and mold because they actually thrive on those heavy metal toxins. So things like mercury and aluminum and other heavy metals that your body could be holding on to because, of course, they bioaccumulate. Your body doesn't readily get rid of a lot of these heavy metal toxins. Now, I do have a lot more tips in another video that I want you to check out. It's called Mold Detox: 9 Tips You Need to Know. I'll see you there.